Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask that everyone please remain seated throughout the show, and please keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Oh, and don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of our cast, we ask that you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Brandon, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because I love movies. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Great, because the cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB. Yes, sir. And we are rolling.
Not quite as fast as a rock and roller coaster.
To the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Brandon, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film was great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain, literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Nick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Cheree, I love this song. Sing along.
Is this Chicago?
Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1971 before strict censorship rules were enforced, Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent world of gangsters.
Open up, Renee, you hear me?
I love this movie. And one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit in Nick Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast in the same way again. These tough guys could turn anything into a weapon.
You'll kick in with the dog. If you don't, somebody's gonna drop by here and kick your Jeep out.
Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. Get down. Is it them?
Sorry about the delay, folks. I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Huh? Hey, come here.
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I said get off of here.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Mr. Osborne, wait! Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey, how'd you know my name anyways?
Well, I have seen this movie before.
Well, I hate to see you fancy. Come, so we take it out of here. It's so beautiful.
You're making a big mistake here, Muggsy.
Listen, scream out at you. You getting a night.
I can't just walk out in the middle of the building.
Boys!
because... Hey, what are you looking at? Nobody minds your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get hurt. Whoa. This must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
I tell you what I go right ahead if that's what you're going to do. A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
Sleepy little bargainer.
That's some mighty tough territory you're getting into, Pilgrim. I think you're about turning back. That is one of my favorites. Ready to
Oh, now that we're in the Cleve, this is the perfect time for me to collect up all your valuables. Well,
There he is. It's the bank robber. Don't let him get away.
I don't even work this neighborhood, Carver. This is some nuts and nuts to this. I'm getting out of here. Look at it this way. It didn't get any worse. Okay, here's worse. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kind of creepy. Where are we? Jersey?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's The Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Hey, lady, let me get out of here.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
What is that thing? There it is again. Okay, that's enough crazy curly things for one day, right? Wrong.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys in their first partnership. And from that legendary collaboration was Harrison Ford, starring over Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, temptation always leads to destruction.
Get a load of that, nice. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I don't think they notice if the extra bodies around here. If you, know what I mean?
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal a jewel.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
show.
Ooh, I see dead people. Things that go bump of the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Both audiences and filmmakers alike demonstrated an early interest in the macabre, although the term horror wasn't used to describe the film genre until the 1930s. Ooh. Wow, it's really a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is Dazzling Johnny Weissmuller, who starred in 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there we have Lorena Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Didn't have it. Lost it until you came to Casablanca. You got it back last night. I got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Listen, I'm no good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Inside of you both don't get along with things. It's working and it keeps you going.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yes, but the joyous news is spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead. Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
There, my little pretty. I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish, you have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go? Follow the yellow brick road? No, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.